Hello and welcome. It is the 24th day of October 2017 crypto trading update time. I'm going to go over the 22 or 23 codes in which I bought on Bittrex, which will be sorted from largest value right now to smallest. Litecoin, I've got more Litecoin than I've ever had. As I just bought it. I think this thing is going to be good, and I want a lot more than I have right now. So I figured with what I bought, I'm in good shape as Litecoin is under 5% of my portfolio, definitely giving me leeway room. And Bitcoin is about 75%, 70% maybe, of my portfolio. Anyway, going to go over these codes where I'm placing sell orders. I'm only selling 7% of my Litecoin, and I'm doing so right below this high. In a situation of activation, meaning price gets there, I get Bitcoin, I'll place sell orders higher. Probably next one, maybe around here. And then I'll place a buy order. It most likely would be somewhere around here. And that's how I'm going to be playing the game. Now, as I'm going to go through each one, I'm going to, the more I own, the less of what I own that I sell. VTC, Vertcoin, I'm back at it again. And everything's going to be the same thing as far as how I would play it like Litecoin. I'm selling right close to previous high. If it goes through, I'll buy somewhere back in here. And if it orders, I'll put higher sell orders in and just keep on rinse and repeat. And if a buy order comes in, then I'll place a sell order higher. Dash is next up on the list, and a 38.2% correction from this high and this low represents a hair below the 60 number, so I'll have a sell order a hair below the 60 number. THC next on the list, and this is the type of codes which have these types of moves. And for where I'm looking at now, this level of resistance, this level of support, I got a sell order lower than 320. CVC Civic next on the list. I think this has got the capabilities of making a move below this 9,000 level. That's where I'm going to place a sell order. XVG is Verge, and I think it could make it back within this congestion area, so I got a sell order somewhere within this area. UBQ next on the list. I think it could make it back to this level in here, which is where I'll be looking to sell. This is Sia coin on the daily time frame, which I think can make a move up to this 150 level. That's double. And I like the extra amount of reward I can get on this. I think this has got a lot of risk too, but there's a lot of upside potential when the upper end of this on the daily is like 850 and we're at 75 now, so I just have to get a little bit of this, and that's where my first sell order would be. Okay, cash also fits the bill for extreme volatility. And I think that I can get myself a little sell order maybe in around this 6,000 area. And when you had to move up to 21,000, there's a lot of upside. And OK Cash has been doing this over and over. Big moves up, big moves down. Bitcoin Cash, I'll be looking to sell some below previous high, below 77 handle. OMG, oh, Measy Go. I'm going to be looking for a 61.8% move from this high to this low, and that represents around 22. That's where I will have, or I have, a sell order placed for OMG. MUE monetary unit is next, looking to go in around 30, which is this previous key level of support. It's also a decent leg from where the 18 average of highs would come into play. XMR Monero, 38.2% represents a little over 20 and at the 2050 number. Now that's only a gain of a little over 20%, and I should have bought more and I didn't. So because of those two reasons, I'm going to sell at the 61.8% a little higher. That number is a little south of the 26. So that's where I'll have my sell order in around here. PIVX or PIVX next on the list, and a 61.8% level from this low and this high is represented in at the highs around here. And that's not a bad place to sell. If I had more, I probably would put a sell order in there. I'm going to go to the 73.6% level or the match of this area here. But 11,600 is where I'll be looking to sell PIVX. ETC, Ethereum Classic, next on the list. I'll be looking to go the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern and a match of this previous high for my sell order and such. Ethereum ETH, I'll be looking to sell around 75. That's where I haven't bought too much of it back yet, but I'll be looking to get more as this is in the now the very lowest end of the codes that I have. FCT Factom, I got sell order in this area here below the 43 handle. Core, KORE, looking to go in at the previous high. I like this one, and I've got such a good gain that I'm just gonna. I got half I want for sale, and then the other half for the newer highs. And here's the final code that I'm trading exclusively to the Bittrex exchange, and that is NXT. Do some Fibonacci retracement from the low and high. This is the low, this is the high. Current price action at 1100 represents a 76.4% down retracement. Let me bring the numbers up so you can see it. There's a 23.6. 38.2% is recognized in at 1646. And the 61.8%, 31.45, that's the area in which I will be selling this chart. Well, I won't sell the chart. I'll sell the coin token, not the code for Bitcoin. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. The sponsors to this web page or to this channel, there really isn't any. So for those whom have contributed by clicking any particular ads that may appear to on this video, thank you very much, as it really does reward, and it's really appreciated for myself for the time and effort in which is put into such. And now that we are into the post-fork session, I'm not too sure exactly how these alternate coins rallies will sustain itself, if these areas are just going to have some nice highs and roll over afterwards. Or maybe Bitcoin might have a move back to this 5,000 area short term, but I do think it's going to go as well as we move into November. But it wouldn't surprise me short term over the next few days if it reaches this previous high and into this 18 average. Wouldn't surprise me either way. But as far as this Bitcoin chart is performing after this very good week, 2 pause weeks going sideways thus far. And there's really no rule of how many pause weeks you need to have before it gets going. Rather, when you have them, it gives the bulls more energy as like an emphasis to how the market goes, and it makes the market less overbought and little more of a reason to say, okay, I think it's okay to buy at these situations compared to the last time it got up to 5,600. No, I would think it's probably better unless you're playing for the SegWit. I would, if I were to have the choice right now and I want to just go like, well, I'll obviously like diversification with multiple different currencies, but I think if you just wanted to buy and hold something, I think LITECOIN would be where I would be looking towards. And again, if I'm looking to be buying Bitcoin, I still think it's, if you're trying to get the best, cheapest prices, there's nothing wrong with putting orders in between 4,500 and 5,000 to try to get a little bit of a better price. But if you feel that there's a really good chance this can go into 5, 6 figures, definitely the 5 figures, there's nothing wrong with buying at 56, 52. But everything you do, obviously, your own risk, your own reward. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye bye.